What's going on here? What's this all about? What's with the camera? Hey, where is everybody? Am I here by myself?
Hello, Mark.
Yeah, it's nice to see you, man. Good to see you. Mr. John Spitaliere, come over here, young man. Hey, Mark, I thought I was here by myself.
No, I'm here.
Bill?
Hello, sir.
14. How are you? Good. Come on in. Yep, please. And this is Mr. Matt Landauer.
Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you.
These guys are all professional actors. What do you think? Don't give up your day job, boys. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our first national live broadcast. Now, again, keep in mind, this is our first one. And like we've said for some time, everything we do is beta until we get it perfect. So 5 years from now, we say, we're still in beta. Don't worry, we're always still in beta. No, guys, you know that things are moving along very, very progressively right now. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about what you can expect over the coming weeks, what we're working on right now. You're going to get a chance to meet some of our top IBOs here with both Phil, John, and Hal. You're going to be introduced and get a chance to hear from Matt Landau, the new president of The Good Life. And I'm going to share with you again a few things that I know people have been asking for and let you know what the timetables are for a lot of the things you want. Not timetables that I get in trouble with, because I'm always getting in trouble with timetables, but timetables I know I can talk about. So, with that being said, let's begin. As you can see, if you look behind me, you see this beautiful, beautiful collection of automobiles. If you've looked at your rank and rewards, there's a section when you get to a certain level where you actually can qualify for one of these things, and it's paid for by The Good Life. So the reason we're coming from here is, one of our partners, our business partners, he's involved with this entity, and we want to show you the cars that we've got sitting here waiting for each of you. So if you're watching tonight, please look around the room so you can find something that you can live with. There's Lamborghinis, there's Ferraris, there's McLarens, there's Mercedes, there's Aston Martins, there's Rolls Royces, pretty much everything, all the basics that we all need in life, right? Well, again, let's hope that happens for each and every one of you here at The Good Life. So let's begin, and let's talk about some of the things that are going on right now that everybody wants to know about. All right, first, and this is some of the business at hand. One of the things that we've talked about is everybody's gotten signed up now. But a lot of people still didn't sign up. Not a lot, but some. And you know what? I was looking at the genealogies today. And it actually kind of breaks my heart because I'm sitting there going, okay, tomorrow at noon, we have to purge anybody that has not signed up. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is that I looked at some people that have unbelievable positions in this worldwide genealogy of The Good Life. And I know where we're going over the next 2 to 3 years, and 10 years, and 20 years. And I'm looking at those positions, and I'm thinking, wow, tomorrow at noon, those people are going to lose those positions forever. And a couple of them I'm looking at going, those are probably $1 million positions. And they're actually throwing them away. And I'm going, wow, I guess, and I feel bad. And a lot of people are upset. So how come you haven't rushed out and cut the checks? How come you didn't release the genealogies yet? And you know why? Because we wanted to hold off. We wanted to make sure that we gave everybody a chance because, that's the way I feel about it. I mean, the people that signed up at TGL.rocks, they should have had a chance to come in, but we've given them every opportunity to do that. And tomorrow at noon, it's over. We're purging. So, only thing I'm going to suggest to you tonight after this seminar, this webinar, I guess I used to call it a webinar, is go and talk to anybody that you've got that has not signed up and said, look, at noon, it's done. You've lost your position. Oh, you can come back in later. But you're never going to have the positions that you hold right now. So if you're interested in that, talk to everybody you've got, make sure they understand, tomorrow noon, that's it. Second thing I'm just going to briefly mention is that a lot of you that have signed up and you're on board, you've got your position, and when we purge the genealogy tomorrow, and we set up the first permanent genealogy, you've done everything you need to do. You've enrolled, you're on board, you've got your position, but a lot of you still have not gone into your back office and actually done your ACH, so we can actually deposit money to your account. Can't put money in your account if you don't fill out the ACH forms. And a lot of you got checks coming. So I would strongly suggest if you haven't done it, log in. And a lot of people don't even realize about the back office, but it's there. It's at the very top. Where it says log in, go into your back office and make sure you go in and fill out the ACH form. Now, Ryan, you're sitting here right now, and I don't know which spot, but Where's that at in the back office?
Yeah, Mark, so everybody's going to log into their back end, put your username and password in. Once you log in, you'll see a tab at the top. It's a menu tab that says commission setting. Once you click on that commission setting, you will see the bank account information drop down. Now, you can either be elected to pay by check, or you can have it automatically deposited into your checking account. We just need you to select one of the two. If you decide to get paid by auto deposit, just make sure you put in your bank information, routing information, whatever it's asking for in there, and then just hit save, and we'll make sure we get the payments out to you. And if anybody has any trouble, please feel free to email support@goodlifeusa.com or call me directly at 800-613-5583.
Everybody, just step over here for just a minute. I want to make sure everybody sees you, because I want to make sure everybody sees the gentleman that you're always talking to, that everybody's been talking. This is Ryan Dubner. You guys have probably all talked to him many times. He's probably the voice of the good life more than anybody else. So this is now the face. You know, I really shouldn't have you up here. Better look at me. Get out of here, man.
So again, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to call me. I'll walk anybody through it, okay?
Yeah, and please do, because it's, you know, we're trying to give you money. So we can't do it if you don't fill out those things. So please take care of that. All right, so let's get started. We got a lot to cover tonight. And what I want to do is I'm going to start with the guys over here and let them just talk a little bit about, you know, some things that are very important to them. I will cover a little bit about compensation and shared teams a little bit tonight, but I know everybody can say, Mark, please, all we want to do is see the compensation. We want to see the compensation plan. I promise you, next week, we're doing our webinar again. It will be all about the compensation. Nothing else. It's just going to be me and a screen. You're going to get to look at everything, and I'm going to walk you through this compensation plan step by step by step. And obviously, you can go look at it right now, and it's up on your website, but I'm going to maybe explain it in a way that makes it a little simpler to understand. So with that being said, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Let's get started, because we got a lot of fun stuff to share with you guys. Starting with our IBAs over here. So Hal, if you pass that over to John, please. I'm just going to walk over here with John for a second. John, the floor is yours. Please share the thing we talked about today, which is something we need desperately from all of you, and you know what it is.
Hey folks, you know, we have some amazing products, and not just travel, but we have lifestyle products. And, you know, it's real important to be a product of the product. And what I mean by that is that you should have a testimony. So what I'd like to do is I just want to share my testimony of what has taken place in the last 30 days. I have saved over $900. I saved $200 on a smartphone. I went bowling. I saved like $60 there. I went to the movies. I bought a tent for my grandchildren, and probably 4 or 5 other products. But it's very important to get into your back office. And before you go shopping, always go to the back office and go ahead and put the product that you're trying to buy. And then at that time, you can see the huge savings that we offer you.
Wait a minute, John, hold on. You're running over here real quick. I just want to add to that. My family went to Disney this past weekend, and I got a room. It was amazing. It was like normally $230. You know, through the hotel side, it was $80, and it was a 3-bedroom suite with a sunken tub. It was an amazing place. It was sitting on the water. I'm going, I've spent $500 and $600 a night and haven't had a room as nice as this. So, guys, if you haven't gone into your back office, by the way, a lot of you don't even know where your membership side is. When you go in, you log in, and you go into your back office, you'll see it says Access Benefits. If you haven't done that, that's your membership. You've got to go in there and look at all the stuff you can do and how much money you can save, as John was talking about. Start taking advantage of it, because once you do, you won't shut up. You'll be telling the world about what we have here at the Good Life. That being said, next up, Mr. Phil Forte, a good friend and a gentleman that's been with me now for 5 or 6 years, and has been really an icon in this industry. He started in the networking world probably back before me, if that's possible. More than 40 years ago, I think, Phil. 46 years ago. He's been with the Direct Selling Association. He's actually a director with the DSA, which is a pretty important position, and a great gentleman, and a guy that really believes in doing things a certain way in life. So, Phil, please.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. This is live on TV. I've been using the product. I love restaurants. I've used it. You know, you can get some good deals if you search your back office. Again, like Mark said, go on and see the restaurants that are available in your local area, and you can get some good deals. And you can eat out a lot if you like eating out a lot, like myself and my wife. obviously you can save some money doing that also. But I want to talk about something very important to me in this industry that we're in. This industry that we're in is a people industry, a business that has done very good for me and my family. We have been very privileged to live the good life, but it all starts with you and your belief in what you're doing. See, we have a vehicle here that's fantastic. Mark Seaforth has provided us with a vehicle to earn some excellent incomes. But it takes you to believe that and for you to go out and talk to somebody about it. You know, all of these fancy toys that are behind me and your goals that you may have is fantastic, but you have to take action. You know, it won't work unless you're taking action. If you don't take action, you know, you'll be looking at and saying, well, how are these other people doing? A long time ago, very long time ago, I was an aircraft mechanic working for Pan Am World Airways in New York City. I got out of the Air Force, I got a job. It was a great job. I found out the baggage handlers were making more money than me, the aircraft mechanic. So guess what happened to me? I became a baggage handler, worked overtime, made a lot of money. But someone from the days when I was in the Air Force seeked me out and asked me how would I like to make $1 off of everybody that I saw in New York City. Remember, this is 1969, 1970. The first thing that came in my mind was, uh-oh, this guy's from Miami asking me if I like to make $1 off of everybody. It wasn't too pleasant as far as the thought process. But I listened to him. I went to a meeting, and I was turned on to this fantastic industry of ours. It's an industry where you meet people, not only that you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You've got a team of people that work with you. And everybody at this table is here to help you. So with that, I'd just like for you to think about this. Your next move. Think, set goals, start your good life today. Don't wait. Do it now. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got too serious?
No, that was very good, though. I mean, but that was just never going to go live. Al, if you would, this gentleman right here, sitting here, obviously you've heard the stories about Al and I probably too many times, but we do go back to the 70s. He was one of the top distributors I had in a company called Slenderdale Seaforth Laboratories. Was one of the top earners back then. Has never stopped being a top earner in the last 40 years. A great guy, big heart, and very serious about this becoming a legacy company for each and every one of you. So Al, if you would.
Thank you, Mark. And hey, as John and Phil said, the good life, let me tell you, the name tells it all. I believe in living the good life. I left NASA in 1970, 71, and I was not going to become financially free working for the government. I figured that out real early. So just like Phil said, someone approached me about getting involved in, now we call it social networking, then we call it MLM, whatever. But the bottom line is, folks, we're in the people business. So what I'm going to talk about for just a couple of minutes tonight is, hey, I've loved this business since 1970. It's given me freedom, time freedom and money freedom. To be able to earn millions of dollars, to travel the world, take my kids to Italy, Australia, South America. Hey, my kids today, because of traveling the world when they were young, teenagers, my son's off right now in England, going to Scotland. My daughter just got back a couple of months ago from Italy. They're going to do the same thing with their kids. So what this business does for you, it enables you. If you work, if you use your noodle to make a boodle in this, you can travel the world. And I want to just encourage everybody, say less to more people. One of the things is, I was talking to Mark right before we started, he said, all right, talk about the timing and why the good life now. Well, listen, here we are in 2016. We are perfectly poised now to get people involved as we hit the vacation season this summer. People can start saving the kind of money these guys have talked about, whether it's hotels, vacations, or any other thing. But not only can you save money, hey, as the infomercials say, wait, there's more. Listen, you also have a check attached. You build a team, you make money. And when you start saying less to more people, you make more money. So some of you 500, extra 500, 1,000, save you from a lot of headaches. Some of you like me, you want a bunch more zeros behind it. So if you want to add a lot more decimal points, talk to more people, build a bigger team. And we're going to have a worldwide genealogy. Very soon we'll be in Canada. Hey, we'll be up there getting the Canadians, one coast to the other. Now we're coast to coast and post to post in the U.S. Can you imagine going to Canada? Can you imagine going to Asia? I lived in Hong Kong 5 years. They are hungry, as my friend Les Brown says. Mark, you got to be hungry. So they are hungry to make money and travel over there. I want all of you listening to this, get hungry for the good life. Get hungry to tell your friends about it. Get hungry to share this with as many people as you can, and treat yourself first class. Some of you are going to be driving Ferraris, some Lamborghinis. There's people around this table that's driven every kind of car we just talked about. I want to see you at the top, and I'll see you on the mountains and beaches. Back to Mark.
Thank you, Hal. All right, so there you hear it from three guys that have been in this industry for a very, very long time. Have got tremendous experience, great credibility, and they've got good hearts. And that, to me, is what this company's all about, is building a legacy company with a heart. You know, something that means something to people, more than just the money. It's just about the culture, the family experience we're going to have here at the Good Life. I actually, for the first time in really probably since Flint now, since the 70s, it's the first time I actually, every day, I don't care how hard I work. Yes, Bill, I do work hard. I don't care. I actually just love it. I love it from the time I get up until I go to bed, because I know we're building something special. That being said, I want to introduce, and if I can wake up our customer service guy there to move the camera. Ryan. Yes, Ryan. I need you to move the camera. Have we got Matt in here now?
We got Matt. He's in there.
Okay, good. I think Ryan was only just enjoying the day. So,
I'm enjoying the cars.
all right, I don't blame you. I ain't too right. All right. The gentleman on my right is Matt Landau. Matt is the new president of the Good Life. And by the way, guys, a little clap here for Matt, because let me tell you, we have found the most amazing guy to be the president of this company. And he won't toot his own horn, but I'm going to let him talk a little about what his plans are for this company in the future. But I will tell you a little bit about it myself. Number one, I've never seen anybody that works any harder. I think I work hard. He makes me look like I'm in bed sleeping all day, which is not true. But you know, here's the great thing about it. It's not just working hard. He works smart, and he understands what we're trying to do here, and he has a real passion for it. And that, to me, is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the heart. You know, a passion for wanting to build something that's going to be here, that's going to benefit each and every one of you. And you couldn't ask for a better guy, a smarter guy, tremendous business experience, been very successful in business, is a lawyer by degree, still has a practice, but now he's full-time here at the Good Life. And let me tell you, he's got some exciting things to share with you. So if you would, Matt, tell them about the future.
You're too kind. You're too kind. Greetings, Good Life Nation. I just want to say how proud I am to be the president of this organization. It is an incredible ride that we've had so far, knowing Mark, knowing all the people that were together here. But the most important thing, when I met Mark and I met my partners, and they talked about a legacy company, you know, it's something I took very, very seriously. What is a legacy company? Well, a legacy company, to me, means a company that's built on the proper foundation. Well, what does the foundation mean? It means you build it, you've got a great product. You've got people that are passionate, that really care about the product, that really care about getting it out there, and truly live the product, as Hal likes to say all the time. You know, so from the product to the structure, to the software, to the way we put the product out there, to behind the scenes, the things that you guys don't see, the legal side. We brought in the Greenberg Traurig. I insisted, I said, if we're going to do this, we're going to bring in the best, most impressive law firm in the country, if not the world. And so we brought those resources in. Why? Because if you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. That's what a foundation, that's what a legacy company is going to be. From the banking side, we didn't get some small banks. We brought in Bank of America. We used our resources. We brought in SunTrust Bank. These are the things, these are the corporations and the businesses that major corporations, that lifetime legacy corporations are built around. And so, yeah, I'm a pain in the butt sometimes. And sometimes I'm the bad guy because I got to say, no, we're going to do it. Hey, Mark, I know you want to get it done yesterday, but it's not going to get done until it's done right. And so for me, that's what I bring to the table, is that insistence, that commitment to seeing this company become what I know it's going to be. We're building the foundation, and I'm so excited that you're all here with us, because this is going to be really a truly incredible company because of our passion, because of our product, because of our team. So welcome. I look forward to being here for the rest of my life and having a wonderful company to hand down to the generations. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. You're going to enjoy working with this gentleman, I promise you. I do every day. You know, actually, we started putting the Good Life together. My business partner, which, you know, he's not out here right now because he forgot to put on a suit and tie tonight. So we tried to get him out here because this is the way he normally dresses, in his jeans and his rolled up T-shirt or whatever it is. But yeah, he lives a good life. You know, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. But you know, when we first started this, you know, that's the one thing we were looking for: is who's going to be the president? Who's going to be the guy that's going to really steer the ship? I mean, you know, both Denny and I are a lot older. You know, we've been through the fires, and we wanted somebody that not only was a lot younger, but had the skill sets, and like I said, had the integrity and the heart to do something special. And you know, again, I don't want to do this one too much, but Matt Landau's that man. So we're really happy to have him move forward. With that being said, what I'm going to talk about for a few minutes before we close the call is what you can expect in the next couple of weeks. Because I know there's a lot of questions out there, a lot of people asking, what can we expect? And again, you're going to hear, if I start giving dates, I'm not going to give any dates, even though I'd love to, because every time, I mean, it's so funny. I mentioned about dates and everybody's smiling, like, yeah, here he goes again. You know, what it is, it's not, I actually, when I give these dates, I really think we can hit those dates. But, you know, it's like anything in life and business. Sometimes, you know, life gets in the way. You know, it just takes longer than you think to get some things done, particularly like you said, and like Matt's talking about, where we want to build something that's going to be so strong and so powerful that nothing's going to stop us from where we're trying to go. So here's what you can count on. I think you all know that right now the site you're looking at is temporary. There is a new website being built behind the scenes. Again, I'm not going to announce the date because every time I do, I get in trouble. But I will tell you this, I get to look at it every day. It is beautiful. And it's almost unfair for me to get to sit there and look at this site going, oh my gosh, look at this thing. It's amazing, you know, how it looks, how it feels, you know, all the contents is there. But we're not going to release it until it's right. Because, guys, that's one of the problems in being a pioneer. We're in a beta soft launch. But guess what? The flip side of that is you're at the top. And like those couple people I talked about that gave up their positions if they don't go sign up between now and noon tomorrow, they just lost probably millions of dollars. And you might think, oh, yeah, he's saying that. No, but they probably lost millions of dollars. And as a matter of fact, I'm making a note of about 5 or 6 of the names that are sitting right at the top that did not actually, I'm just flabbergasted, did not go through the enrollment process. And I'm going to take those names, I'm going to set them aside. In about 2 years, I'm going to bring out those names and say, I don't know where you guys are. I hope maybe you've joined us, but if you haven't, look what's happened with the Good Life. Look what you left behind. You know, life is about choices. And you have to make a choice to have a good life. You have to make that choice. Those of you on this call tonight, you made that choice. You're on board with us. So our job is to build it for you, and we're doing that. So here's what you got. You got a beautiful website being built behind the scenes. It's very close. This website, by the way, is totally responsive. What I mean by that is you're going to be able to use your website. I don't care if you're on a tablet, if you're on any kind of smartphone, you're on your computers, PCs, Macs, whatever you're on, you're going to be able to use that whole website in any type of application like that. It's going to make it very easy. For example, when we come out with a new sizzle video, which is being produced right now, you're going to be able to take this 2-minute sizzle video, and you're going to be able to hand somebody your smartphone and say, hey, take a look at the Good Life and tell me what you think. Now, you know, somebody was asking tonight, well, how do I build this business? Well, it's a pretty easy way to build it. If you can just take a phone and hand somebody, it's say less than 2 minutes, and say, take a look at the Good Life and let me know what you think. And when somebody sees this 2-minute sizzle video we're building, and we were looking at it today, right, Matt? And it's like, oh man, same thing. Can't give you a date, but we hired a really very professional outside production company to produce this thing. We said we wanted 2 minutes that would knock somebody's socks off. 2 minutes that when somebody looked at this, they would literally have to not be able to fog a mirror to not want to be involved. And what I mean by that is it's going to be that great, because we're going to have a value proposition for every person. I don't care who they are, what their background, what their financial situation is. We have something that can benefit them. So all that's being built, this unbelievable sizzle video, new content for training, which by the way, that's everybody said training. We need training, we get that. But again, we're in beta launch. We're building all the training as we speak. The training is the 7-step success system. Right now, we're almost finished with step 1, putting everything together and making it so when you get it, you'll be able to look at it and say, okay, this is step 1. I do this, I'm going to get to $500 a month very quickly. Somebody will get there in a couple of days, some will take a couple of months, doesn't matter. You'll get there. And then once you get to $500 a month and you're getting qualified for the first corporate dream destination, we're going to take it to step 2. And we're going to show you how to make $1,000 a month. And we're going to show you how to do that until you get there. And then we're going to show you how to get to 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, right up the line until you're making the really big money. and you qualify for one of these cars back here. By the way, as a qualified, it's yours. Just come pick it out. You know, I mean, you do have a budget. I think on some of the cars, it's, well, you have the exotic car. I think that's for $200,000, I believe. It's exotics. The first car thing is $70,000, but the exotic I think is $200,000. So you can pretty much you get what you want for $200,000. So we're going to give you the 7-step success system and show you how to do this business. We're going to give you all the tools you need. We're building a welcome kit so that when you sign up and you get involved with the good life, you're actually going to have something you can touch and feel. It's going to be first class. You're going to look at it and go, wow, this is really great. It's something you're going to be proud to share and show to people. We've hired an unbelievable marketing graphics designer. The guy's name is John Sims. He starts Monday morning. And we were very fortunate. We stole him away from a major company. Matter of fact, I was talking to John today. He says, Mark, they're pulling out all stops. This company's leaving, which is a big PR company. They said, look, we'll do anything. Don't leave us. We'll give you whatever you want. We'll put your name on the door. We'll make you an owner. We'll give you whatever income you want. And you know what he said? He told me, he says, I am so in love with what you guys are doing with the good life. I can't wait to get there. So Monday morning he starts, and this guy's going to start creating first-class materials. And why do we hire him? Because as Matt said, the guy does nothing but quality work. Everything he does, you look at it and go, wow, that's good. And you know, that's when I get excited. You look at stuff and go, oh man, now that's what I want to see. So this guy starts. So he's going to be creating all that content for you. Now again, guys, you're not going to get rich tomorrow. Understand that. And please don't expect it all today. It doesn't work that way in life. I have never met anybody in my life that's ever been successful because they could just wake up one morning and say, well, if I can't make it in 30 days, I'm just going to quit. Well, guess what? You might as well quit now because it ain't going to happen for you. All my life, every success I've had, it came from hard work. Everybody that you see sitting here tonight, I promise you, their successes have happened because they put in the hard work. Now, that's not enough because a lot of people work hard all the time. You got to make sure you work hard and you got opportunity to go with it. Guess what? That's the good life. You've got the opportunity. Now if you put in the hard work, guess what that spells? Success, financial freedom, living the good life. And with that, I'm going to say good night, and we'll see you next Tuesday for a training on compensation, and that I will promise, and that I will deliver. Good night, all. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.